a possible idea of who was the mystery caller of Randy Orton, and Rezar addresses a backstage incident that happened before him and his partner got released from WWE a long time ago. This is Wrestling Artistry News. All right, everyone. Andre Smith here of Wrestling Artistry News, and let's get right into it. As the somebody that was part of WWE has addressed for who could possibly be Randy Orton's mystery caller. After his brutal attack of WWE WrestleMania 42 opponent Cody Rhodes on the March 13th episode of SmackDown, Randy Orton participated in a video call interview with Michael Cole on this past Monday's episode of Raw. However, before Cole could probe the Viper for answers regarding his actions against the undisputed WWE champion, Orton was shown to be on the phone with a mystery individual. After ending the call, Orton said he had finally had a conversation with someone that has a brain, with this person reminding him of who and what he is, a killer. This is according to WrestleTalk.com. Speculation has been rife ever since regarding who Orton was talking to, with many current and former WWE stars being linked to the big reveal, including Orton's former WWE Evolution mentor Ric Flair. Speaking on Busted Open Radio, WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray pitched the idea of Ric's daughter Charlotte Flair being the one responsible, something he feels will be a very different twist to the storyline. Bully Ray said, "There's no doubt that it can be Rick, and Rick can probably say things to Cody that are going to take the wind out of Cody's sails. But I'll be damned if Charlotte can't do it too, and nobody's going to see Charlotte coming. It will be very different, a new take." You want to talk about royal families? You'll have an Orton in the ring, you'll have a Flair in the ring, you'll have a Rose in the ring. That's cool in of itself right there. I love the idea of it being Charlotte. That would be interesting. I want to say I saw somewhere in which another wrestling podcast personality said something along the lines it could be The Rock, but I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but you never know. This has been a strange WrestleMania season, to say the least, so who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, let's move on here. As Rezar recalls backstage situation with Wyatt Sicks. Rezar recalls backstage situation in which... All right, here we go. Didn't set this slide right for some reason, but I was in somewhat of a hurry, and yeah, life happens. Moving on, Akam and Rezar will be released from WWE in February 2025, and Rezar Zimselmani, I don't know if I even pronounced that right now or not, has now detailed a backstage altercation he had with one of the members of the group that led to his release. Speaking on the Ariel Helwani show, this is according to WrestleTalk.com, he said, "There was an incident very unprofessional from one of those guys. I don't know their names and don't want to go into it too deeply, but there was an incident at one of the holiday tours we did. Somebody tried to switch up the match during the match, and that's just a no-go for me. Especially if you just been in the company for a little bit and we were already there for a long time. You don't do that. I just let somebody know, and that was the end of it." Yeah, they tried to switch up the match in the middle of the match. I'm a professional. Even if I've got to take a beating in a wrestling ring, I'll do it. And if you're going to be a scared little bee, it's not my fault. I'll let you know backstage. It was certain moves we did. Certain guys didn't want to take it because we're big guys. So we lift you up and double spine buster you 5 nights in a row. The sixth night, somebody can complain, but don't change it during the match. Yes, there was an argument backstage. It happened. I'm okay with it. That was it. We knew that was it. Paul Ellering and Sonny Akam, we talked together, and obviously we leave the door open. But for me, it was clear I had to go back to combat sports and do my thing. So one can only speculate who he was talking about or anything, but yeah, his claim is somebody was trying to act unprofessional. He was like, "No, sir." And that's it for this edition of the Wrestling Artistry News. And until then, till next time, fans, so long for now.